we wanted to show a proper demo for the Edge demonstration. So we're using assets borrowed from one of our London teams. You might recognise them from previous E3s or GDC. So this environment is all running through Edge geometry before it reaches the RSX. The object level culling is done by SVU, and the Edge geometry then takes the triangles and does culling to remove those triangles before the RSX can get near them. So if we pop in some assets, I should also say this scene's running at 720p with anti-aliasing. So we're using fairly standard lighting shading, using shadow maps to integrate the prop shadows with the environment shadows. The animation that you can see, if I just switch to the idle anim, that's using 4 idle animations, blended differently for each character. Going into the walk cycle, we've got a 20 animation set. These are being blended using the Edge animation blend tree, with up to 12 active at any one time. So I can show these are being used by moving into a run cycle, and also blending an aim animation over the top. You can see each character is at a slightly different place in the run cycle to show that we're not cheating. Interestingly, the full blend tree is being constructed on SVU in this case, so that takes the pyramid that Mark did earlier, and we're doing every stage of that pyramid on SVU. So the only inputs are the pad input, we're doing the game logic, blend tree construction, then a subsequent job takes that blend tree and does the animation processing to produce a hierarchy. Once we have the hierarchy, a separate job uses Edge geometry, uses that to skin and then trim all of the characters. So let's add a few more assets into the scene to show the scalability of the Edge libraries. So now we've scaled up from 4 characters to 768, and we've added 50 more cars. As you can see, Edge is still animating each character independently. I can prove that by introducing a random offset to each character to show a completely different blend tree on each asset. And again, every triangle that you're seeing here is going through Edge geometry. We're doing about 1.4 million triangles that come out of Edge geometry per frame. So I'm going to show something we don't normally show, which is the profile bars for this particular scene. Now what you're seeing at the front here with the cyan block is the small jobs that do all of the logic to build the blend tree for the animations in the scene. The next blue block is the Edge animation processing that takes the blend tree and produces the final hierarchy. And you can see some other jobs interleaved there. That's because this first job is scheduling some rendering tasks while we're animating. So that by the time animation and all the culling is finished, we can go ahead and hit all the geometry jobs without having to wait. And then the final block there is the Edge geometry processing for every single mesh in the scene. So that's environment, characters, character shadows, environment shadows, all in the same job type. And that's basically the end of the demo. So I'd like to say that Edge was very easy to use. We did this demo in our group with 2 programmers and 1 artist in 2 weeks. And that's the end of my demonstration. Thanks.